Subscribe for Reddit's controversial opinions. Society doesn't value sleep enough. Title says it, especially when it comes to high school or university students. We don't even have classes in health or any similar class that teach us about the importance of getting quality sleep. It's almost as if bragging about how little you got the night before is cool and somehow a thing that should be achieved. I just feel that how society is today is very flawed in this aspect, because it has been scientifically proven that sleeplessness kills and causes so many unwanted health problems. Yet we still see so many people getting not enough rest, and when they do, it's almost they are shamed for it. First post on here, just wanted to share. Edit, thanks for the platinum stranger. And my first post to reach 1K, 2K, and 3K upvotes. Our school district recognized this fact and now all schools start later. Wednesday they start at 9:45 and other days at 8:45. These seem to be better times for my kids. Not just sleep, but caring about oneself in general is highly underrated. It's very surprising to me that many people I know cannot cook for themselves nutritious meals, have no sleeping schedule, or have no life/work balance. And then they start having chronic health issues as they get older, feeling awful every day. That's just sad, because all of this could be prevented relatively easily. This is real as hell. Consistent lack of sleep/poor sleep has so many proven negative impacts on physical and mental health. It has been directly linked to heart disease, and if you're trying to lose or gain weight/get fit, one of the first things mentioned is quality sleep. It's fucking annoying how many people act like this among other bad habits and health practices are cool and brag-worthy. Taking care of yourself doesn't make you a square. Maybe if school didn't start at 7 a.m. it wouldn't be a problem. This is coming from a high school student, if you were wondering. And I do understand that the point is to prepare you for a job, but in this day and age a lot of people don't go to work until 9:30-10. Actually, I feel like school has it easy if you're not in extracurricular activities. Because work does not care if you're working 12+ HRS a day, and then schedule you to come in early the next day. At my job, full time for my department is 7. 5 HRS 7 to 3 and the other 4 to 8. We didn't apply to work 7 to 8 when they're short staff, but will schedule us without asking just because. And then have you come in at 7 a.m. the next day. I feel bad for healthcare staff. Think of crazy hospitals and how hectic they are, and then you can't be relieved until that person comes in. Work thinks you job to dedicate your life to them, and then allows you free time. But yeah, society drills it in us to work, have families, then some single job pay isn't enough, so gotta work more, spend time with families, have social fun, try to vacation but get looked at crazily when you wanna use your time, etc. I'm usually in bed by 9 and still early 30s. It's crazy, agreed. I'm basically a walking billboard for anything done by Dr. Matthew Walker, who has given us more valuable data and information about sleep than anyone else. I highly recommend watching his Joe Rogan interview. There's a goofy stigma on sleep in our society. It's strange. People make fun of you, or look down upon you for trying to get a full 8 hours of sleep. You go to bed at 8? Why? So I can be up and ready for work, and not feel like a zombie? That's just too responsible. Sleep is for the weak. Also, it's a waste of time. Stay awake and have more time for activities like existential crises, or crippling depression, overcoming out the loser in imagined scenarios, or learning to bake bread. Fuck sleep. I would hijack this and say sleep isn't valued for parents either. It's a legitimate issue to be sleep deprived, but if it's because you're being woken up by a baby or young child, everyone just expects you to deal with it. Stop valuing work so much. That is equivalent exchange. University isn't as bad as you'd think. This is what an average day looks like and gives you plenty of time to sleep. An average day would be: wake up at 7:30 to eat and shower, etc. This is a generous amount of time. Leave at 9:15, takes an hour to get to school. You have 15 minutes to get to class, plenty of time. Classes end at 2:30, you hop on the bus for an hour. Arrive at home at 3:30, you study, eat, have rec time, and go to bed at 11:30. On weekends you can work and spend time with friends, and if you have a car, an hour can be added to sleep or rec time. Some people even romanticize insomnia, like WTFY. A widely popular opinion. I learned in high school from my choir teacher that we are supposed to get at least 7 hours of sleep. He was pretty old and used to teach other subjects before being a choir teacher, so he taught us a lot of good health lessons and how deep breathing can make you fall asleep almost instantly. It's almost as if bragging about how little you got the night before is cool and somehow a thing that should be achieved. Yeah, this shit is beyond dumb. When I was in grad school, people would talk about doing all-nighters to get papers or projects done. It always felt like they wore this as a sort of badge of honor. I never did that. If you don't procrastinate and don't overload your schedule, you can pretty much avoid this. Even for adults, so many people say they can barely function without coffee, tea, or some other form of caffeine. Like trying to say that sleep schedules are fine, while also forcing yourself to take energizing stimuli to feel awake completely defeats your argument. We have to highlight that it's the quality of sleep that matters, not quantity. It's especially an issue here in India. When you get to 11th and 12th grade, everyone expects you to be sleep deprived studying late into the night. And don't even get me started on college. If you sleep for more than 7 hours, you're considered lazy by your classmates, when they should really be trying to get that much sleep themselves. We write at dawn. I went to sleep at 8:30 on Sunday night, woke up at 6. It felt glorious. Apparently I didn't get enough sleep because I thought the title said sheep. I mean, yeah, they are useful with wool and stuff, but my issue is I can't fucking fall asleep when I need to, even though I set myself up for 8 to 9 hours. I smoke weed before bed, and if I smoke the right amount I can fall asleep within an hour or two, but I still wake up throughout the night. I just want to pass TF out and get a deep sleep, but I can't. I wish I didn't need sleep. Sir/Madam. This subreddit is for unpopular opinions, not opinions that are deadly accurate and popular. Cordially, the Opinion Authority Council. It's incredible how popular this opinion is.